What's up, my Foxtrotters? Welcome back to my channel. This is KB with a Foxhole. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, hello. It's so nice to see you again. You guys look great. So I still plan on releasing tomorrow a kind of special investigative style, well, in quotes, investigative style story where I cover a specific MLM company, and it should be pretty cool, but I'm kind of working on that one right now as well, and that one will be out tomorrow. But for today, I thought I just really wanted to do a quick, fun LuLaNo video. I would happen to open the LuLaNo subreddit today, and it was just chock full of stuff, and I could not pass up the opportunity, and I had to share. So if that sounds like something you would like to see today and could use a few laughs on a nice Sunday, whatever it is, afternoon by the time this gets out, then please stay tuned. Yes, right off the bat, we have some excellent LuLaRoe prints here. Phenomenal Ed Hardy pattern, am I right? Look at that. It's there's the sparrows, you got the flaming diamond, roses, you got some smoke, you got a dagger and a heart. Yeah. And the cut of the shirt looks garbage as well. It looks just like a box, like most of their outfits. It looks a 3X large too. I feel like all their shirts, no matter the size, end up looking the same. I don't think it matters. Oh, this one's called Liv. Yeah. I'm sorry to anyone named Liv. Oh, $35. No way. No way. You go to Ross and get that for half that, if not less, and probably get a similar pattern. They love Ed Hardy over there at Ross. And if you love Ed Hardy too, you know, whatever, that's fine. But don't spend 35 bucks on a god-awful LuLaRoe shirt. How to turn your tent-sized muumuu into an unfortunate inside-out bodycon dress in just 3 hours. Yes, it's under LuLaRoe hacks. No resizing hack. If I can do it, anyone can, except my dress was done in reverse because I didn't discover the hack until I was done. This can be done anywhere, sleeves back, only down the chest, etc. So she did the hack and she didn't even do it right. So wait, oh, it's not supposed to be inside out. Is that what that means? And she still posted it. Oh man, she must have been desperate. Spent 3 hours. Can you imagine how long that must have taken? I mean, 3 hours minimum. I mean, you cut the whole dress in half and then to cut some shreds and then tie all those shreds together. You know, her upline just sent her the wrong size and just told her to go ahead and make it work. And she was like, okay, and then pulled this off and then apparently realized she had done it inside out and posted it anyway. Oh, no. Oh man, I'm feeling sad for her because she wasted a lot of time on this and still did it wrong. I gotta move on to the next one. And up next we have some LuLaRoe legging patterns. I'm like already almost in tears. The color story, first of all, looks like they really were just randomly picking colors. I don't know if you remember, but I did a previous video that had an insider story from someone who used to be one of the designers on the inside, and they would talk about how they had to come up with a complete pattern and color story within 10 minutes every day, all day, throughout the full work day. So they didn't have a lot of time to vet good ideas and actually be like, oh, does this go? And this is a case in point of, does this go? And I don't know. If you want to look like you're going to some cool 1970s party, maybe you could wear these, a 1970s clown, I guess. I mean, they have it's a weird too, the picture on there is like a family that's out trick-or-treating, and it looks like, you know, you can see the jack-o'-lantern candy buckets they're carrying, and then looks like some cowboy hats and some capes, and I'm not quite sure. I guess that's the point of the caption. I don't think I totally understand these either. Case in point of the designers not getting to properly vet their patterns and placements. I mean, look at this. The patterns, for one, don't line up on either side of the pair of pants. I know, I see the feather, you guys. I'm getting there, okay? But before we get there, the two hemispheres of the pants don't even line up. And then you can see the top of the band also doesn't line up. And then here we are. There is a feather coming out of your whatsits, you know, like that's That's not a look anyone's really going for. I mean, maybe someone would be, ironically, you know, just to get a reaction, like a social experiment, like see how many people look down at your crotch while you're in public or something, I suppose. I don't know. Or alternatively, you would buy these pair of pants not noticing that you're walking around the mall, everyone is looking at you, and you're like, wow, I look so cute right now. Everyone is noticing my outfit. They're jelly, you know, and then you go in the mirror or in the bathroom and look in the mirror and just, oh my God. Okay, so this was posted at the top of the r/LuLaNo page, and I started reading it, and I was like, wow. I mean, we all know Deanne is awesome, right? Deanne from LuLaRoe. She is a very real person who just wants the best for you. We know that she's controversial at best, so this really caught my attention. Temporary loosening rule number 1, the Vietnam trip. There's a lot of stuff out there about the Vietnam trip with Deanne and some mentors. Since it has been made exceptionally public and most of these women already are well known, I am not applying the rule to the videos of the trip. It's preferred if you black out names and related images, but I'm not stressing about it. The rule remains in effect for anyone not having to do with the Vietnam trip. That amazingly tone-deaf Vietnam trip. Okay, so that's what I read first, and I was like, what have I missed? What Vietnam trip? Luckily, there was more. Edit. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Deanne and Mark took a handful of qualified mentors on a trip to Vietnam. Deanne herself said half of the trip's purpose was shopping. Another mentor took some photos at orphanages they were going to support while they were there, but they didn't say how. They mostly posed for selfies with kids and were fed lunch and sung to. Poverty tourism. Deanne talked about how half of the group was going to see the tunnels left from the Vietnam War and showed her astounding misunderstanding of it and her complete lack of research. She talked about how France was trying to take over Vietnam, so yeah, that's why they had the Americans come in to get them out. France was in Vietnam for a while, but after the 8-year-long Indochine War, France said, "Our bad," in the mid-50s, left and turned over all control back to the country. America wasn't there for another 10 years, and it had nothing to do with France. This whole thing is just very tone deaf. So obviously I need to do a little more research and check into that more, because I didn't even know this had happened. I'd heard about Deanne taking people down to Mexico for the Tijuana skinnies and whatnot to get gastric bypass. So I am interested in finding out what this is all about. I am intrigued, you know, because Deanne is just such a good person. This is the shirt that I actually used in my video I posted yesterday. The photo I used was from a different site, but it's the same top. It's an Irma style, something like that, but they call one of these the rare unicorns. That's what LuLaRoe calls their incredibly rare patterns or specialty patterns, whatever, I don't know. But there was something funny that I noticed about it. Okay, so I tried to find that top again and found this one. It was from another site, right? Same top. Look at the price. Apparently it was originally $777. Like, no way. No, it was not. Stop that. No. But then the funny thing is that the one I had posted yesterday, here it is, beep. So that one says it's $20 for sale on this site, but it is now, or it was originally $0. So it was free and now it costs money. No one's going to buy that. They're going to be like, oh, so it was free before and now it's $20. And then you got this one, you know, back to the original one, $65 from a LuLaRoe consultant, but it was originally $777. Talk about delusion. It's true. It's delusional. It's so funny. And you know, the hot dog shirt, if you're to wear it ironically, like to an ugly shirt party, or I don't know, you really wanted to spoil one of your friends' backyard barbecues they were nice enough to invite you to, and then you want to show up in this monstrosity, like, go ahead. But I don't know. The fact that this one says $777 originally, and this one says $0, like, I don't know, there's a discrepancy. More Lula hacks. Irma sized up and worn backwards. Hashtag LuLaRoe hack. Hashtag LuLaRoe Irma. Which Irma is just like that tunic shirt. I think it's the same thing as that hot dog shirt in the previous slide. So let's see what the hack looks like. Oh. So it's been sized up and worn backwards. How do you size up a dress, a shirt? I don't know anything about clothes, you guys. I really don't. So all I know is this can't be the intent. There's no way that wearing a shirt backwards makes it look better. And if it does, if wearing your shirt backwards makes it look better, then that shirt design was effed from the start. You know what I mean? That's not supposed to happen. And you know, their uplines, again, they're pushing them. Make it work, make it work. It doesn't work. Stop making them make it work, because it doesn't work. It isn't good. It looks like it would make a really great tablecloth for your backyard barbecue at your friend's house that you're going to show up in your hot dog shirt in. Okay? That's about it. And for the obligatory cute animal photo today, it is Tippy, my 2.5-year-old rescue border collie. And this photo is actually taken from this past winter, and you can see she's having a nice day, romping around with a big stick, loving life. And I would recommend to anybody who's looking to get a new member of their family to please adopt and don't shop. Look at your local shelters, your local humane societies, donate if you can, volunteer if you can, and as always, don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. Alright, that's going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like that video, please hit that like button down below. If you have any other suggestions or ideas or anything fun you want to say, feel free to comment. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and join the Foxtrotters. We're a fun club, I promise. We're at the 108 mark I saw last, which is very exciting. So thank you all so much for the support. And as promised, tomorrow I will be releasing a slightly more in-depth MLM video. Should be pretty fun. So if that sounds interesting, stay tuned for that one. And until the next video, as always, take care.